Al, we're taking it easy this week
Mm-hmm.
because you have a busy week, and also we're in the midst of playing games that we're going to talk about eventually, and we just have not finished those yet.
Yep.
So, let's just take it easy.
Yay.
Chill week.
I like chill weeks,
Chill weeks are good.
especially since the week has been the opposite of chill.
That's very true as well. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the Season 11 Checkup OVA. It's a podcast where I have conversations about video games, anime, and manga. Hello, I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Al and Ladium.
Hello.
This is episode 239. It's a lot of episodes. We're just going to talk about stuff that's coming out later throughout the rest of this year.
Yeah.
And a little bit into what's coming out in 2022, maybe.
Look into the future.
I'll look into the future, because those are fun little chill episodes to do.
Yeah.
So let's just dive right in.
Okay.
Talking about some stuff like some hardware coming out later this year.
Oh, hardware.
Like the Nintendo Switch OLED model
Yeah, that sure does exist.
on October the 8th.
Uh-huh.
And then 2 days later, the Intellivision Amico.
No. No.
Big
No.
nose from Al.
No.
November is that Game & Watch Zelda thing.
Yep.
And then sometime in December, the Steam Deck, which we have not talked about because that came out. That got announced last week.
Yeah, we have not talked about that.
It is a weird thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've mentioned it several times. Like, it's basically the Wii U controller, but it does Steam stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not convinced by it, but it doesn't mean it won't be good.
Yeah, I think the problem is the initial price point for it, like the base model, just doesn't have the amount of space you would want to have for one of those things.
Yeah.
Considering you can't fit every game onto that thing, especially like you couldn't fit like certain games on it just by itself,
Oof.
which is rough.
Oof. Yeah, so you would end up spending a lot on external storage if they allow that.
They do, but it's like SD cards.
So yeah, you're gonna end up spending a lot of SD cards to play games on that. Oof. Yeah. No, thank you. Even more oof.
So you probably want like one of the more expensive models, but yeah, that's still going to be a good $500-600.
Ooh.
Which like there's people that are going to have a use case for this thing for sure.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sure that there are people that this makes sense to have, honestly.
I just don't think this is going to be the Switch killer that people think it's going to be.
No.
It's just another Steam thing that they'll probably stop supporting in half a year.
Yeah. But, I mean, I guess good for them for trying.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not usually one to, like, applaud Steam for anything, so I'm trying to continue that trend of not applauding Steam for anything.
Yeah. Let's dive into some games.
Okay.
Starting with games coming out next week.
Yeah, we've got some good stuff coming out.
Like the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Finally.
And then also that World's End With You sequel comes out next week as well.
Actually, several things come out next week.
Yes.
Bustafellows, the Atome game,
Oh my god.
is coming out next week. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Is it on your list?
Nope.
Bustafellows next week. So I'm gonna have some new Atome to play once I finish attorneying. Also next week. Also something intriguing. Also, like, sure, Al, whatever. Why are you bringing this up? Samurai Warriors 5.
That is on my list.
Nice.
Yes, I think there's a demo out for that right now.
Oh, is there? I haven't played it.
It might be only on Xbox or something.
I mean, I have an Xbox, so I could try it. I just haven't done that.
So yes, those are all games coming out. Also, Flight Simulator for the Series X.
Oh, snap.
Well, I guess you could play that if you wanted.
I My experience with Flight Simulator is crashing horribly many times, just repeatedly. Like, I was not good at that as a small kiddo. It was fun. We even had the like joystick to try and land and everything. I just constantly just awful crashes. Everyone died multiple times when I was the pilot. So,
Whoops.
I guess I'm better at being an attorney and I don't know, killing thousands of dudes and dating. I forget exactly who you're dating in Busta Fellows. Um, who are you dating, Busta Fellows? Which I mean, like the name in and of itself is just hilarious, and
It's a pretty good name.
I don't know if they really thought that one through all the way, but I accept it. You're a journalist, so you get to date some romance five dangerous fellows. Yeah.
You're gonna say a curse word in a headline. Everyone's gonna get up in arms about it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
Use your
no.
trusty notepad to jot down information and clues that will prove useful to solve cryptic puzzles.
Cryptic.
Nice. So yeah. So next week is gonna be
Busy.
crazy for me. Like, what the heck?
It's like it's November.
I know. They're like, hey, Al, we haven't given you a whole lot to play this year. Do you want some stuff to play? I'm like, I'm in the middle of
but
playing
also,
something else right now.
I don't want it all at once. Well, too bad.
Yeah. Like, couldn't you spread it out a little bit more? No, you get it all right now. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. Because I still have Skyward Sword to play too.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even booted that one up.
Well, I mean, you've also played Skyward Sword, so it's not like this is a new game you're
Dying
going
to play.
Yeah.
Like Ace Attorney. Like, I'm real hyped about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we've gotten through next week. What's coming out after that?
There's a couple other things coming out in like later in the week, like Blaster Master Zero 3, which they've made 3 of those apparently now.
Wow.
So that's a thing that is coming out in the later parts of that week, and everything else is kind of just like more indie stuff. It looks like
Anything like, ooh, this seems interesting.
not that I'm aware of. So
Okay.
let's move into August.
Okay, move into August.
There's a game called Grime coming out, which just sounds good.
Ugh,
Grime.
that sounds grody.
Yes. You're not wrong. What is coming out in August? Not a whole lot in the beginning month. Godfall's coming to PlayStation 4.
All right.
Yay. There's a Shadowverse console game coming to the Switch, apparently.
Really?
If you want to play some collectible card game.
You want to play a children's card game?
Well, they're not going to have the Love Live crossover probably in that, so that's probably going to push
Rip.
that out.
Rip.
Let's see what else here. Skatebird comes out on August 12th. It's a skateboarding game where you're a bird.
I have actually heard about that. I've seen some stuff about it.
I've seen everyone who has played the demos of it not come away from it feeling real great about it.
Yeah, I mean it looks a little loosey goosey.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll see.
Hades comes to the PlayStation and Xbox consoles on August the 13th.
Ba-ba-bum.
A good game that if you haven't played, you should probably play.
I have not played it, but I don't know that I would enjoy it.
That's fair.
Roguelikes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not my bag.
Yeah. The 19th of August, 12 Minutes.
Oh, right, that game.
Yes, which is coming out, I guess, on Xbox and PC. Still very interested in seeing that game finally coming out.
Finally.
The 20th of August sees Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut.
Oh.
Adding in such things as Japanese dub lip sync. Which is just like one of those things you look at and you're like, how did you not just put that in originally?
Yeah, woo! Yikes.
And then there's like some other stuff as well. And of course, the big game coming out on the 20th. John Madden has come out of his cave. He saw the Turducken shadow, and Madden is coming out.
Oh my god. Oh man, I always hated Madden when it came out when I worked at the game store. I hated it so much, except for the
You
fact that I could wear jeans.
you just didn't like that all the casual gamers came out.
No, I just didn't like that everybody was so bro about it. But
Yeah, the casual gamers.
like I said, the good news was I got to wear jeans because apparently football equals jeans. But if you wore a jersey, then you could wear jeans.
So you're like, I bought a Tennessee Titans jersey from Goodwill, and I get to wear jeans. There you go. Football.
Wear jeans.
Football. The old pigskin, as they call it. Anyways, football is going to come out because, of course, it's going to come out. August 24th, there's an Aliens game coming out, which is a PvE game, I believe.
Eh?
In the vein of like a Left 4 Dead or something like that.
Oh.
Cooperative PvE.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. The 25th, Psychonauts 2
Yay!
finally comes out.
Yeah, I'm pretty hype about that. Although the weird thing is that like I was an original backer,
Mhm.
and so like I'll get a code for it, but it's like a PC code, and like I guess I have a PC now. I could do that, but like I don't want to play it on my PC. I want to play it like on a console, like a casual.
Rip.
So like I guess I'll get it for like I'll have the code, but also like I'll probably have to get it elsewhere too.
Yeah. Let's see what else. That's a Japanese release, so we can't talk about that. 27th of August, No More Heroes 3
Oh.
for the Switch.
Oh.
And then rounding out the month is New World, the Amazon MMO, which I'm sure is going to do wonders for everyone.
Oh, I'm sure that will be.
The game originally scheduled to come out in May of 2020.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus. Okay. So Psychonauts is the saving grace there. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Hopefully. September.
September.
Starting off interesting with on September 1st coming out with Lake. This was a game they had a demo for during E3. Essentially, it is an indie game where you go around and deliver mail to people in your hometown.
Huh.
It's very chill.
Okay.
I liked what I played of it when I played that demo, so there you go.
Okay.
September 7th, Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Woo.
Everyone's real excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
The 10th of September, Life is Strange True Colors. Comes out for everything.
I do have that pre-order. Wait,
Ooh,
did you say September 7th?
10th.
10th.
7th is Sonic.
That's Loki's birthday, by the way.
Loki gets Sonic for his birthday.
He gets Sonic for his birthday. But yeah, I do have Life is Strange pre-ordered.
September 10th is a busy day because that comes
boy.
out NBA 2K22,
Oh, wow.
Tales of Arise,
Oh.
and the WarioWare game.
Oh. God, what is with these like, hey, we're gonna like drop all these games at once on you days that I'm getting?
People can't schedule things out, apparently.
Mm.
September 14th is Deathloop. So everything is coming out in September. Of course, I mean, it is September, so.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Do you
September,
remember?
Do you remember?
September.
Oh, God, I get it.
Thank you.
I get it.
God.
September 23rd, Diablo 2 Remastered, except it's called Resurrected.
Yeah.
And also Sable comes out that day.
What does?
Sable.
Sable.
The 24th sees Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Oh, man. You know, my favorite game.
Also, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for the Switch.
Oh, snap.
Your other favorite game.
Woo.
And then also a little game called Lost Judgment.
We have to finish Judgment before that, though.
We do.
Because I gotta figure out who the mole is. But, like, I'm real into Judgment with us playing it. And so I'm intrigued and interested in the Lost Judgment Vidia game, but I'm gonna have to watch you play it because that's just how it goes.
It's true. Later in the month on the 30th is the Life is Strange Remaster Collection.
I probably will not get that.
Yeah, same. Also, the new Legend of Heroes game comes out in Japan
We're not gonna get that for a
for a while.
while.
Also, this has this at the bottom, but this comes out in July. But Pokemon Unite, the MOBA game,
Oh,
that comes
fancy.
out tomorrow, I guess, as we're recording this for Switch this
Oh,
past Wednesday. For those listening along at home, that's
man.
September for you.
Trails.
Trails. October
October.
starts
Hell
off
month.
with FIFA.
All right, what a way to kick off a month.
Hey, get good soccer pun there.
Yay!
On the 5th, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania,
That's
developed
what I
by
called
the Yakuza studio. Which I don't know if you know, but the producer of Yakuza before he made Yakuza was making Monkey Ball games, so.
a natural progression.
Mm-hmm. October 7th, Far Cry 6, not a political game.
No, not a political game.
Not political.
Don't put your politics in this game.
Yeah, get your politics out of here. And then the following day, Metroid Dread.
Ah.
Or Metroid 5.
What do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that at the moment?
On Metroid?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not really a Metroid fan, so like I don't really have a lot of thoughts about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that.
I've played Super Metroid, and that's about it.
That's a solid video game.
And I'm just like, that game's okay.
Okay, well, you think it's okay. I think it's a solid video game.
I mean, it is, but also like when people have hyped that game up for years and years, and you finally play it, and you're like, yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
one of those games.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is better? Do you think Super Metroid's better? Do you think Symphony of the Night's better?
Probably Symphony.
Symphony of the Night's really, really good.
Yeah, Symphony's real good.
Real good.
Following that on October 12th, Back for Blood.
Back for Blood. Are we gonna play that together? I hope we're gonna play that together.
Yeah.
Wait, what day is this?
October 12th.
Okay, after Digitorium. Good.
I'll get Game Pass and we'll just do that.
Yay!
Because that's a Game Pass game, but yeah, that'll be a fun time.
That's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah. The 15th, we can all be like everyone else and play the Demon Slayer game. Huh?
What do you even do in it? What kind of game is it?
It's a 3D action anime fighting game.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those.
I will submit my big pass here on that one.
That makes sense.
Since I don't know anything about that.
October 19th, Caligula Effect 2.
Is it here?
Here.
Oh.
For Switch and PS4.
God, I hope that game doesn't suck this time. I really hope.
That would be nice, but I don't have
the biggest of like
hopes.
Yeah. I mean, like that anime was super, super good.
Mm-hmm.
But that first game was literally unplayable.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it really hard to gauge on like what I'm gonna get here.
Yeah.
So who knows? I have it pre-ordered, but we'll see.
True. October 22nd, your brother's game of the year, Battlefield 2042 comes out.
My brother.
Your brother.
I wonder if he's gonna get that. I'm sure he will.
He's a Battlefield guy, right?
He's big into Battlefield.
So yeah.
Like he has a fancy like computer monitor that's very wide.
Oh, a widescreen monitor.
Yeah, that he's like, it's really good for my audio, but like also Battlefield. Yeah, that thing is like as long as I am tall. It might be taller than I am.
Ultra wide.
It's a wide thing. It's a wide boy.
Wide boy. There you go. Also on that day, the third Dark Pictures anthology game, House of Ashes, comes out. You want to get
I don't know
spooky?
anything about those.
They're spooky games.
I'm not good with spooky.
They're the games from the makers of Until Dawn.
Oh. Is this something I should play? Are these something I should play?
I mean, there are co-op games we could play.
Ooh,
Well, we can play
Interesting.
one of them right now. The other one we can't because it's got a Sharky.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
But the other one we could play eventually.
Okay.
26th of October, Guardians of the Galaxy,
We'll
which I
see
feel
how
like
that
we've
goes.
already played because they spent like 7 years on it in their Square presentation. So
They did. They're like, oh man, let's just keep on playing this. It was so weird. I just wanted them to like finally stop playing it because it just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. I will not get this.
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not really my thing. I'm happy for those who want to play it though. I hope that it is good.
You gotta hope after Avengers was kind of a fiasco.
Yeah.
October 28th, Age of Empires 4
Wow.
for the PC, and then also Riders Republic, the extreme sports game from Ubisoft.
Oh right, I forgot about that one.
Mm-hmm. And then on the 29th, Mario Party Superstars.
How to Lose Friends.
How to Lose Friends, and this greatest hits of Mario Party.
Oh my god. Man. How to Lose Friends and also destroy your thumbs.
True. November, December are not filled out on here yet, but I don't know if that's just because stuff or what.
Stuff and things.
Just people haven't put in games here yet, but yeah. November 4th, Just Dance 2022.
Woo!
Get your dance on. Not for the Wii, though.
Rip.
Pour
the
one
Wii.
out. The 9th, Forza Horizon 5. Get your driving on. On the 11th, Grand Theft Auto 5 comes to the PS5 and Series X.
Woo!
Yay, finally.
Yay! I know it comes out the 12th.
Shin Megami Tensei 5
Yup.
finally comes out
Finally.
after 7 million years.
Yeah, exactly that long.
On the 19th, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out. The Diamond and Pearl remakes
Ah.
for the Switch. And then on the 23rd of November, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker.
Ah, you're going to be happy about that.
The next expansion for Final Fantasy XIV.
I will be down a Best Bud for a few days there, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I
true.
just laughed and my glasses wobbled, like they wiggled on my face. It was hysterical.
Whoa.
It was like up and down.
Then we have December,
Okay.
which is on December 3rd, the Advance Wars 1 and 2 remakes come out.
Oh, right.
And then also the Danganronpa collection for Switch. Comes out that same day.
I had that pre-ordered. I don't know if I'm actually going to get it or not.
Yeah.
But honestly, if it were 1 and 2, I'd be like, yes, absolutely. But then they put in the bad one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I don't want to give money to that game.
Well, you can buy all of them piecemeal, I think, as well. So
You can, but like, it comes with like a super special edition if you get all 3 and you just pay more monies for it. It comes with a really cool poster. And I'm just like, what if I just like found a way to cover up part of this? But I haven't decided on that at all. Not the covering up part. That was a joke. Actually getting it or not.
December 7th, Dying Light 2 is apparently going to come out, but that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
And then apparently on the 17th, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game comes out.
Oh, is that the one that is based on Turtles in Time?
I don't know.
Because there's like a new like side-scrolling beat 'em up.
This game was inspired by the animated series in 87 and the arcade games in the 90s, such as Turtles in Time.
Oh man, I'm a genius.
And Mike Patton from Faith No More is performing the theme song for it.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Jared, why'd you let this happen?
I don't know. I mean, it's it. What is it?
I really like the Turtles games, like the old Turtles games.
Hmm.
So I would be willing to give it a shot. I don't know that I'd be willing to give it a shot at full price. We'll see, but
Yeah, it depends on how much it is.
yeah, yeah. But especially if we could do like online play, then like I would be really interested in playing that. Um, because those games were so fun.
Hmm.
Although I'm still waiting for the day when I get some kind of re-release version of Tournament Fighters. That'll never happen.
Surprised that hasn't happened.
I Do people even remember that Tournament Fighters exists?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I loved that game. I was such a big fan. They had Asuka, and you could like literally throw her butt at people, and it was cool as.
Hmm.
She was like the precursor to Peach doing that in Melee.
It's true.
God, I love that game. Anyway, I would be willing to give the Turtles game a chance, depending on how it looks and price and, factors such as that.
All that good stuff.
And of course, like making sure that no one between now and then that's involved with it, like hopefully there's no one that's a terrible person that's on that because I don't know who's actually making it.
.emu.
Okay. I'll keep an
Well, I think
eye
they're
out.
publishing it. Who's making it? Tribute Games.
Creative name.
Let's see what they worked on.
Okay.
They worked on some indie games.
Makes sense.
Yep. So
Would
there
you play
go.
Turtles with me?
Sure, why not?
Yay! Which turtle would you pick?
I don't know. I don't remember what turtle I liked when I was a kid. It was a long time ago.
Wow. How do you not know your turtles?
Look, it's a long time ago.
I had two turtles that I would pick. I only had two. I would never pick any other turtles. I am
Okay.
loyal to my turtles.
Okay.
Michelangelo, Donatello.
That makes sense.
Best turtles. Raphael, too edgy. Get out of here. Leonardo, you're too leader. Get out of here. Michelangelo, Donatello, that's where it's at.
That's where it's at.
Anyway, sorry.
No,
I
you're
went
fine.
on a turtles rant.
You're fine. Let's talk about some unscheduled releases
Okay.
because these games apparently don't have release dates yet.
Okay.
There's apparently an Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo adventure game coming out.
Really? Interesting. What I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say here.
It's supposedly loosely based off of Hitchcock films and Vertigo as well.
Okay.
So who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? What else? Axiom Verge 2 is going to come out sometime this year. That game looks interesting.
I don't remember what that is.
It's a Metroidvania.
Oh, okay. Also something that we missed that I guess we missed it because it's already out for most things, but there is going to be a PS5 version of Doki Doki Literature Club in August.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why it got delayed.
Good question.
Good question. Good question.
Good question.
Braid Anniversary Edition is supposed to come out at some point. Someone call up Soulja Boy.
Soldier Boy, tell him.
Because he'll be like, oh man, that's my favorite game.
Good for him.
Good for him. What else is on here? It's a lot of stuff. Final Fantasy VII, The First Soldier.
Is that
That's the Battle Royale.
Oh my god.
That'll come out at some point. They did a beta test, I think, for that recently. Beta or alpha or something. So I don't know how far along that game is or anything. Goodbye Volcano High still looks interesting. that
Yes,
doesn't have a date.
that'll look interesting.
The Good Life, which is the new sweary game.
Oh, okay, okay. When is that? It doesn't say.
Q4,
Okay.
but I don't think that has like an actual date.
We should have part two of Fantasian at some point too.
Yes, that's not on here, but you were right.
Hmm. And like, holy crap, I can't wait for part two of that because part two or part one was awesome. Ah,
The Gunk.
the gunk. No.
Still a great name.
Ugh,
Great
gross.
name. Halo Infinite, you may have heard.
I may have heard of that. Yes, you're
Still
correct.
apparently might come out this year.
Hmm. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, that's yeah. That Horizon sequel,
Is that this year?
supposedly.
Wow.
That's what it says on here. I don't know if that's true or not.
Huh.
Supposedly there's a remake of The House of the Dead coming out for Switch.
What?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay.
Because I guess you would want to play that.
Me? Yes.
Yeah, you specifically.
Me specifically. They're only
Mm-hmm.
making games for me now, guys.
It's
Sorry.
true.
That's why I have some Atome dates to tell you about.
This game I don't think is coming out this year, but it's on here, and I want to talk about it. Open Roads, the new Fulbright game.
Ah.
I don't think that's coming out this year, but I want to play that game.
Um. I was looking through my pre-order list,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently there are some Atome scheduled for this year. We'll see if it actually happens. One is
Yes.
Olympia Soiree in September.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Did these other ones come out anytime soon? That one says that it's coming out this year, but I don't believe it, so I'm gonna ignore that. Get out of here. And it's same with Variable Barricade. Like it says it's this year, but Olympia Soiree is at least like scheduled for September, so
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's probably solid unless there's a delay.
Yeah.
Um, this is like the block of new Atome that got announced. I don't know if you remember that.
No, I remember.
Cool. Cool, cool. I have to bring the good news of the Atome to the people.
You do.
It's true. Is there anything else on the list that is interesting or confusing or any of that sort?
Not really. Some stuff on here is just like not accurate, so that's interesting. But yeah, let's take a brief look at 2022, which does not have a lot at all, but it does have some stuff that's like unscheduled, and we can talk about that a little bit. 2022, Elden Ring.
Oh, right. That is official.
Quotation
Surprisingly.
marks. And then that Pokemon game, the open world one, comes out in January as
Oh,
well.
right. Okay. Wow.
Yes. And then let's see what else. That's about it. Starfield. Huh.
None
I
of
don't
this is stuff that I really want.
Yeah. Later in 2022, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative.
Yeah, that's something I want.
That is also something I want.
I didn't even know that was coming out until they dropped that trailer, and I was like, "Whoa! Is
Mhm.
this DLC? Is this a sequel?" And it's a sequel, and I'm hyped because I was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm hyped.
Of course, we're all excited for the Avatar game.
Um,
You know, of course.
mhm.
What else is on here that would be Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis?
Okay, yes, I am at least intrigued by that.
Some other stuff.
Some other things exist.
The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero.
Oh, yes.
All those games coming out next year.
Well, it's just
Uh,
Zero's coming out next year. The rest of them are coming out the year after, right?
I don't remember. That
Wait,
sounds right.
I don't remember. But there's a big block of trail stuff coming in English,
Mhm.
except for like a lot of people are salty because Hajimari in Japan. It's Reverie here. That it got delayed, like pushed back even further. Like we're never gonna get the new arc. We're gonna get so many spoilers. This is terrible.
Just
It's
don't
like
look at spoilers, then dummies.
that's yeah. I mean that's the thing, and also like from what I know of Hajimari or Reverie, whatever you want to call it, if you haven't played the Crossbell games, it's not gonna make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so like people have been asking forever for Zero and Azure, and they're finally getting it. And they're like, well, "What about the other games?" And it's like, I hate, I hate, I hate people on the internet.
Yeah.
People on Reddit are garbage.
Yeah.
Anyway, is this going to be your opportunity to finish Zero?
Yes, because it'll be on a console and I'll play it then.
Yeah, I honestly will definitely replay them. Because as you are aware, I have played both of the Geofront translations of them.
Which that's what they are using for like the basis of those
Yes,
games is they just got the Geofront people and brought them in to
help out.
help out.
So I will definitely play them again, because much like you, console, that is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
My computer setup is not the most comfortable setup in the world, and I just don't do well playing games on PC. Like I
Yep.
am 1,000% built to be a console person.
Mm-hmm.
But the stories are great, and I can't wait for us to talk about them when we play through them again, or when you play through Zero and both of them, and I play through them again.
Yep.
Yay! Good stuff, man. Really good stuff.
It's exciting.
I hope they keep the chess messages.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I really hope they do.
What else? The Untitled God of War sequel.
I hope they just call it that.
They should. Gotham Knights, which is the Batman game.
Hmm.
Gran Turismo 7, which is the Gran Turismo game.
Vroom vroom.
Hogwarts Legacy, which is the transphobic game.
Yeah, those poor developers like got stuck on that, and it's just like, oh, sorry guys. People shouldn't buy that.
The King of Fighters 15.
Whoa.
It's a lot of them. Untitled Breath of the Wild sequel.
Aren't isn't Nintendo officially calling it the sequel to Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
That's such a weird way to put it, but I mean, I'm really hyped for it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had a title, and they're like weird about the title.
We don't want to spoil it for you.
It's like
It's gonna come with like a packaging, but you have to like rip the tape off after the game ends, and then be like, "Oh, that's the title."
that's the title.
Gotcha.
Like if your title is that much of a spoiler, you should probably rethink the title.
It should do a thing where like eventually you get far enough in the game, it does a Bravely Default thing where it spells out a hidden message.
Oh my god. It does look really cool though. I mean, like all the like weird gravity mechanics and going to the sky and junk. Like Link having his hair down finally. Let that boy have his hair down. Although the internet has decided that it's Zelda for some reason.
It's because the internet's bad.
Yeah, I was like, guys, there's no way that's Zelda. Like, it doesn't look anything like Zelda's model.
Also, it's
like,
Nintendo. They're
also,
not gonna let you play as Zelda.
it's Nintendo. Also, like, they're not gonna have her chest out. He's topless at one point. Nintendo, they would never do that with Zelda. They're like, let me just make her topless. That's gonna go over well. No, that's not gonna happen. But they're like, oh, but we can't see Link's face. There's gotta be a reason we can't see
It's
Link's
a lunk.
face. It's a lunk. His face is actually just upside down now.
Yes.
his eyes are at his chin.
Finally.
Oh man, that'd be wild. My guess is more that like whatever happened with his arm and the weird corruption is probably like doing something to his face too. That's why they're not showing it. But also like you don't usually see his face because you're playing from behind him. So anyway.
Let's turn the camera around.
Yeah. Turn the camera around. Love to hear percussion. Right, Maxwell?
There's a Lord of the Rings Gollum game coming.
What?
Apparently Q4 2022.
What is that?
That's an action adventure game.
Where you play as Gollum?
I don't know. Let's click through here.
Like
Doesn't tell me anything.
this sounds like a nightmare. What is happening here?
It was apparently announced in 2019.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's supposed to come out this year, but then got delayed. There you go. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
I'm real excited about that one.
That should be fun.
That should be very fun. Oh God, I hope that's not what he ends up looking like. I just Googled the Gollum game and oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Why? No. No, 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 no. Oh my God. Hold on. IGN says The Lord of the Rings Gollum is a Prince of Persia like stealth game with branching narrative.
All right.
What?
Those are buzzwords.
Next gen stealth project. It's a stealth action interactive narrative gameplay. Oh man.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Gollum. He looks terrible. He looks absolutely terrible. And
Well, that's good.
I am pretty horrified by that. Also, like, I don't know, the actual like gameplay look of it reminds me of like Arkham Asylum type.
I mean, the last Lord of the Rings game was basically that.
Oof. Maybe don't make Lord of the Rings games, especially when you make Gollum look like that. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted you by being terrified.
No, you're fine. Untitled Need for Speed game. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. Project Triangle Strategy.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
How could you forget the 2D HD? How? Redfall, that arcane game that they showed off at the end of Xbox at E3.
Mm-hmm.
The Resident Evil multiplayer thing that was supposed to come out with 8 got delayed till 2022.
Right.
Rune Factory 5.
I'm sure people are excited about that.
Farming and romance on.
Woo.
Untitled Sonic the Hedgehog game. Splatoon 3.
It's just
Sonic. The Suicide Squad game.
Oh.
Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Chaos. Let's take down some chaos, Jared.
Chaos.
You
heard about chaos?
Have you
heard the good word about chaos?
I was literally about to say that. Would you like to hear the good word about chaos?
Chaos.
No, I want to destroy chaos.
And of course, there's some films supposed to be coming out next year.
A film?
Video game based films.
Oh.
Such as the Uncharted film.
Oh, right. The one with Spider-Man in it.
Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
You know, I'd probably watch that.
Yeah. Maybe it has another Fast and Furious joke in it.
Oh, no.
And then supposedly maybe that Mario film comes out next year.
Mario film?
Yeah, being made by the Minions people.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know this existed.
That's a whole thing, yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm not pulling your leg here. It's a real thing.
By the Minions people?
Yeah.
Why?
Money.
Okay, yeah. I thought Nintendo was like terrified of making movies now because of the whole, Mario movie. Money. Yeah, the animation studio behind Despicable Me and Minions. Being co-produced by Miyamoto.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Sure, I guess. I don't know what to say to that, honestly. I didn't know that existed, and I probably was better off not knowing that that existed. But maybe it'll be good. Who knows? Sonic
Who
was
knows?
surprisingly a fun film.
True.
So, and I genuinely would be like, yeah, I'd watch the second one. I would do that. I might not pay money for it, but like, I'd watch it.
Yeah. You want to take a quick look ahead at 2023 and beyond? See some games
Fancy.
that are maybe in development or maybe just dead,
Yeah.
such
Bayonetta?
as Bayonetta 3. Yep, that's on here.
Nice.
Also, Beyond Good and Evil 2,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's vaporware.
untitled Bioshock game,
Bioshock's still alive?
apparently. Diablo 4, Dragon Age 4, which I guess we'll talk about EA next week because EA Play I think is this Thursday.
Oh, right. You're right.
So we'll talk about some new EA stuff next week.
Cool.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. And then also Dragon Quest 12, a Dragon Quest for adults. Please remember.
Um, Again, that is just like a
This Jock is
dragon.
a 7. Yeah.
As like a dragon.
They're apparently
Um,
making an Earthworm Jim 4.
and that
Why?
guy,
Oh, it's for the Amico. So of course it is.
isn't that guy just like an absolute trash bag?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that's a great just brand synergy there.
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim and the Intellivision Amico.
Yeah, like big pass on all of that. Every
Yeah.
single bit. Like all of those words you just put into a sentence, big pass.
Yes. Elder Scrolls 6, don't think it's coming out in 2023, but maybe it is. Who knows? It's a long ways away. Final Fantasy 16. Maybe that comes out earlier. Supposedly, Yoshi P said, I think during something recently, that they've finished the script. Maybe
Oh,
are
really?
closing in on finishing voice lines,
Oh, wow.
but didn't want to comment too much more on that. So yeah, that game's probably coming along.
Nice. Well, that's what happens when you take Nomura off projects.
You put people on there that are like known to actually deliver things on time.
Amazing.
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 Amazing meatball. Forza, because they're gonna make a regular Forza at some point, probably.
Huh?
The untitled Indiana Jones game that Bethesda's making, right?
That sounds right.
Yeah. They're making a new Mass Effect game. I don't think we're seeing that at EA Play, because I think BioWare was like, yeah, we're not showing anything. Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
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 The Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah.
That just got announced. So
Yeah. it just got
Overwatch
announced.
2. Who knows about that?
Yeah.
That Perfect Dark remake. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
The 007 game that the Hitman team's making.
That sounds so up your alley.
Sounds really good. There's supposedly a new Saints Row game in the making.
Okay. Okay.
Untitled Skate game, which again is not being shown at EA.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we've hired people. We're working on it. We can't show anything yet. It's too early. Skull and Bones, which apparently had a report today come out.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find that real quick, because it is messed up
Oh no.
in terms of like the wildness of this game.
Oh no.
Let's see here. Scrolling through Twitter. I love to scroll. Oh, also, apparently Ubisoft in their first quarter 2021-2022 sales mentioned a revival of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh wow. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yes. Okay, report.
Report.
Skull and Bones went into alpha after 8 years of development. Budget over $120 million.
Oh.
I'm very mad about what you just sent me.
I know you are.
Multiple almost annual reboots suffered from a lack of vision in the past and toxic work culture. A deal with the Singapore government requires its completion.
Oh,
From a former dev, if Skull and Bones were at a competitor, it would have been killed 10 times already.
oh my god.
In addition to hiring a certain number of people at a Singapore studio in exchange for generous subsidies, they said, Ubisoft Singapore must also launch original brand new IPs in the next few years. Oofa doofa.
That sounds like the definition of a show.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So the question is like, is anyone gonna play that to just like let the world know how terrible it is, like The Quiet Man?
I guess.
I mean, at least The Quiet Man had some comedic factor to it once, we gave it a story.
Mm-hmm.
And, Mom's Dead Parkour.
Mom's Dead Parkour. What else we got here? Sports Story, the sequel to Golf Story, which I'm excited for. This says Star Citizen on here. I don't think Star Citizen ever's coming out. That's just a money laundering scheme. Untitled Star Wars game, which I believe is, because this doesn't have developers. I think this is the Ubisoft Star Wars game, or maybe someone else is making a Star Wars game. I mean, Disney loves just pushing Star Wars.
Yep.
State of Decay 3, sure they'll make a new one. That the new Steins ? Game.
Steins question mark?
Yeah, Steins semicolon ? It's the title of that game so far.
Interesting.
Yes.
Mm.
There's a new Time Splitters game coming.
Yeah, I knew about that.
A new title from Bungie coming. Supposedly.
Okay.
A new Kojima Productions game. Your favorite. Yeah. There you go. That's a lot of video games. Let's take a look at anime. That's coming out later this year and a little into next year. Because that should be interesting to look at.
The anime.
The anime. They're making more of it.
What?
I know. It's very surprising. The Komi-san anime comes out next season.
The which one?
I think you've read that manga, right? Komi-san's hard to communicate with or something, whatever it's called.
Yeah. I've read parts of it. I dropped it, but I've read several volumes of it. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
It has an interesting art style.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like that it was like, oh, hey, here's a socially awkward person who has a very hard time communicating, literally like social anxiety. Big same. But like just the way they were handling it eventually got like very repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
So I dropped it.
Might be better if it was like a 12 episode thing. Pride of Orange, which is a ice hockey girls anime, which I only know because Mayu's in it.
Nice.
And then Selection Project is like an idol show, which I only know because Hinaki's in it.
Nice.
It's the only way I know these shows.
Nice.
This show has Otomi in the title. Otome.
Atome.
Yeah. It's a story set in the early 1920s.
Whoa.
I don't know if it actually means it's an Otome or not. It just has the word Otome in it. Oh yeah, the Inuyasha sequel comes back that next season as well.
Okay.
Your favorite.
Yeah.
Winter 2022. Oh, Attack on Titan. Everyone's favorite. Get out of here. What's TBA that we know? TBA. Oh yeah, they're making Chainsaw Man anime. I think that comes out maybe this year. I don't know. Color Cross Malice. I feel like we've said that like 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
So who knows that it'll ever come out. I think they made a stage play of that.
Did they?
And like Moe P's in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's see what else. Dr. Stone season 3. Yep, that makes sense. The Devil is a Part-Timer season 2. Yep, because let's just bring back shows that haven't aired in like 10 years. Why not? Stone Ocean, which I think we're getting
Man.
more information about that at some point soon.
Oh, that's so exciting. All the, this is going to be the first time we're going to watch it in Japanese.
Yep.
Wild.
Wild. Kaguya-sama season 3.
Yay!
What else? What else? What else? Of course, to be fair, these are all TBA, so who knows when titles are going to come out. They're making a Legend of Mana anime.
Are they?
Apparently, it's on here.
I know they're making a Cold Steel anime at some point.
Shenmue the animation
Interesting.
will sometime come out eventually.
What a bum.
Bada bum. They're making more Demon Slayer because, of course, they would.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That show did gangbusters.
Yeah.
Is this I think this is what you're talking about. Because Legend of Heroes is AU Densetsu, right? Yeah, because there's Reen.
Hello, Reen.
Hello, Reen. So, yeah. You are correct in that aspect.
Yay. I don't know when that's coming out, but I know that it's a thing
It's
that's...
TBA. This says airing in 2022, but who knows? That's right. That's correct. Love Live Nijigasaki Season 2.
Yay!
It's very exciting.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get super hyped for that. But
I mean, you should be super hyped for that.
the good gals.
The good gals return.
Yay. Hopefully we get some Shioriko.
Hopefully. Can only hope.
Can only hope.
Now I'm in movies.
Movies? You're a movie.
You're a movie. They're
Thank
making
you.
a new Madoka Magica movie? Sure, why not?
Sure.
They're making a Slam Dunk movie? Sure, why not? They're making a Sarune movie? That's okay, I'd watch that. Just talking about things that I would watch and that's it. Dragon Ball Super? Owl, you're gonna watch that.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
A laid back camp movie? I'd watch that. And then OVA, ODA specials, stuff like that. Anything in here? Anything at all that I recognize? Because there's a lot of stuff in here, but I just don't recognize a lot of it.
Right.
Yep, this sure is a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Yep. Look at all these titles. They sure are happening. I mean, these all say they're
Sure.
airing in 2021, so you know they're very much happening.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This year, specifically. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Still going.
Oh, my God.
And then at the end, music. The Monster Strike Love Live Sunshine collaboration music video.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
I don't know why that's here at all.
Funsies.
And why it's in TBA when it has a release date.
Yeah. Go on that Wikipedia page and edit that.
It's too much work.
Man, how are we ever going to have correct information if you,
It's not
you
even
don't...
on a Wikipedia page, so.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
There you go. Also,
mind.
breaking news!
Breaking news?
New Switch Online games coming to the Switch Online Super Nintendo Entertainment System July 28th. They all suck. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't. I can't say they all suck because they're just titles you are not going to want to play.
Correct.
Claymate, Jelly Boy, Bomboozle. But then also in Japan, they're putting out Shin Megami Tensei If, and I'm very mad.
I sent you that, and I knew you were going to be mad.
So,
I knew you were going to be mad.
Al, did you get your free burrito?
No, I didn't. I texted and it said that they were all sold out. I texted immediately as soon as it went
Shame!
up, so I know. I only got one free burrito out of that whole thing.
Well, maybe the NBA Finals will go to Game 7, so you'll get another chance.
I hope so. Is that what this is tied to?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking there were free burritos.
No, it's sports.
Sports. Sports give me free burritos, and I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no if for us. And no
No
free
if for this.
burritos for us either.
Shame on both accounts.
I agree.
Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode.
Yeah. We got some cool stuff to look forward to, even though
We do
they're
got
going
some
to
cool stuff to look forward to.
bombard me at some points with just like, here, drown in video games.
You're like, no, get me out of here. Pull me out of the games.
Oh, no, I don't have enough time.
It's the one downside.
Yep.
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 Anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for this week's episode. If you would like more from us, go on over.
Come on over.
Come
our
on
website.
over. SeasonalAnimeCheckup.com or SAC.cool is where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Jared and Al watch. And also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can also follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. You can buy our books, One Shining Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. And you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/SACOVA. Buy us a slice of pizza, get access to unedited versions of the podcast. I mean, if you're a Patreon person, you got some bonus content in this episode. That's for sure.
Yeah, you did.
And it also got some bonus episodes up there as well that you can listen to that are fun.
Yep.
Next week, probably talking about robotics notes.
And probably EA. If I can finish it, because, I got a lot of stuff going on this week.
Well, I mean, you only have like 2 more endings left.
Yeah, I don't know how long.
I'm assuming you finished the one ending today.
Yes, I did.
Okay, then yeah, you have 2 endings left, as do I, so
okay.
I'm sure we're going to be able to finish that.
Okay, I hope so. Fingers
if not,
crossed.
we can push the pod back a little bit.
Okay, yeah,
We're
you're right.
it.
You're right. We gotta talk about some EA too.
So yeah, we'll talk about EA Play and then probably robotics notes.
What a combination!
What a combination! But that's what you get from us.
Yep.
So yeah, look forward to that next week.